Creating delightful pastry is a rewarding journey. Start by gathering essential ingredients like flour, butter, and sugar. Prepare a clean surface for rolling out the dough. Combine flour and sugar, then work in the cold butter until crumbly. Gradually add cold water to form a dough. Chill, roll, shape, fill, and bake your pastry to golden perfection. Allow it to cool before serving for maximum enjoyment. To create a delightful pastry from scratch, you must follow a series of precise steps with care and attention to detail. Here is a guide to help you master the art of pastry making. Step 1. Gather your ingredients and equipment. You will need flour, butter, sugar, salt, cold water, and any additional flavorings or fillings for your pastry. Make sure your butter is cold and cut into small cubes for easier incorporation into the dough. Step 2. Prepare your work surface and equipment. Clear a clean, flat surface for rolling out the dough and gather a rolling pin, pastry cutter, and any molds or pans you will be using for baking. Step 3. Make the pastry dough. Combine the flour, sugar, and salt in a mixing bowl. Add the cold butter cubes and use a pastry cutter or your fingers to work the butter into the flour until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Gradually add cold water a little at a time and mix until the dough comes together. Step 4. Shape and chill the dough. Form the dough into a ball, then flatten it into a disc. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes to allow the butter to firm up and the gluten to relax. Step 5. Roll out the dough. On a floured surface, use a rolling pin to roll out the chilled dough into a thin, even sheet. Be gentle and patient, rotating the dough as you roll to maintain an even thickness. Step 6. Shape the pastry. Depending on the type of pastry you're making, you may need to cut the dough into circles for tarts, squares for turnovers, or strips for lattice tops. Use a pastry cutter or knife to create the desired shapes. Step 7. Fill and bake the pastry. If your pastry requires a filling, carefully spoon it onto the shaped dough, leaving a border around the edges. Fold or crimp the edges as needed to seal in the filling. Preheat your oven to the specified temperature and bake the pastry until golden brown and cooked through. Step 8. Cool and enjoy. Allow the pastry to cool slightly before serving to allow the flavors to meld and the texture to set. Serve your freshly baked pastry with a sprinkle of powdered sugar, a dollop of whipped cream, or a drizzle of glaze for an extra touch of sweetness.